Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's caught. It's Sategna. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
To throw, it's Dampier. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Tatum. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete with his hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. To throw, it's Dampier. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the double. 325.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Strong. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. That run moves the ball across the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. First and 10 after the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle, but first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on first and 10. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A penalty backs up the offense. It's first and 15. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. Second down coming up. Second down after the incompletion.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift them.
End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Toss play to the outside. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Using his legs, it's Tatum.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The pass is intercepted. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Wolverines. Pick 6 could be a game changer. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back. That one's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives his defense a takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before they gain to the 42-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's strong. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. He hands it off from the gun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quick throw over the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The punt over the middle. It's Prieskorn. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receivers past the marker. And a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Michigan.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Receiver makes the grab, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Sooners are in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Tatum. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Inside deals now from the shotgun. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receiver in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's strong. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that previous play. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry out.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Second down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll run it here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. It's 3rd down for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. That's a sack, but hold up. There are flags in the field. We'll have to check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on third down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Looking to scramble. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35. Set to advance on the football. Returner goes out of bounds.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Throws it to the right. Quick pass to the flat to a... That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep. It's incomplete.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Moulton. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
I the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
Throws to the tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Brings up the 2nd and goal.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Point after, up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Leaning on the run game here late.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Prescorn. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go. Still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here. And that one produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Goes in too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's hit as he throws it. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see